So again, my name is Tony Procopio. Thanks for taking some time out of your schedule. Let's get started. We're going to talk a little bit about what's happening with Think Plus, powered by Think Energy, give you just enough information to help you be dangerous here a little bit, right? So we're definitely having a lot of fun with this project, growing rapidly. Things are definitely moving forward. Excuse me. So I'm one of the founding advisors here at Think Energy, along with my business partners, Jim, Brendan, and Ed Kenny. And we've been tasked with, getting the word out about this incredible program that we have. And we launched this about 4 months ago. It's moving like wildfire through the country. And it'll continue to do so for quite a while. You'll see why. This is a long-term business opportunity for people to take and work on a part-time basis if you want to, side by side with your regular profession, and not interfere with anything that you're doing, but at the same time, be able to, move forward and make money without interfering with what you're currently doing. Or if you want to do this on a full-time basis, you can do that as well. But most people that are partnering with us are doing this on a part-time basis. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat box. We'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to mute everybody out just in case there's any background noise. I'm not sure if there was. All right, great. So again, thanks for being here. All right, fantastic. I love it. So you'll be listening closely. Two peeps here with you. All right, fantastic. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat box. Let's get started and talk first about this award-winning executive team that is at Think Energy, made up of the founder and CEO of the company is actually Mike Falquist. The company is made up of executives from all over the direct selling and energy space with a lot of experience. We're talking like more than 100 years of experience with the executives in energy and direct selling, like more than 100 combined years in energy and more than 100 combined years in direct selling. It could be even more than that. So there's some serious firepower here. Mike Falquist is the former CEO and founder of Viridian Energy. That company launched in 2010. They brought I think they brought 300,000 or more customers onto the platform. He was Entrepreneur of the Year there with Ernst & Young, later merged with Creus, and then had a $300 million IPO, and that company was acquired for $500 million by Vistra Energy. So think about that, from 0 to $500 million in the space of 9 years. They were acquired in 2019. So in 2020, February of 2020, Mike started a company called Energy Well in Connecticut. And later on in November of that same year, he received a $100 million investment to create a best-in-class sustainable energy platform. And that's what he's done here. That money, that $100 million investment, look, you don't get $100 million from a company unless you are seriously adept at moving forward. And Mike is. And so that company, Oaktree Capital, is a subsidiary of Brookfield, and Brookfield is a $100 billion company, 100 billion with a B. So a $100 billion annual revenue company gives a $100 million investment to Mike Falquist to start out this best-in-class sustainable energy platform. And he came to me and my business partners, Jim, Brendan, and Ed, and said, "You guys want to be the first ones to start getting the word out about this?" And we're like, "Yeah, I think we would love to do that." And so that's kind of how things kicked off. Now, some of that $100 million investment went to acquire a company called Think Energy. We didn't make up the Think Energy name. It already existed for 10 years. They had actually been in the retail electricity supply business, and they were operating in like 13 states actually. And so we acquired their licensing so that we could move forward and get those licenses and open faster. It was a faster, less, more cost-effective way to be able to get into the markets faster. And so we did that. Now, when you buy a company, it comes with some baggage, right? So we acquired the company just to get the licenses. There's no employees or owners or anything like that from the old Think Energy. It's no longer based in Texas, based in Connecticut. It's a brand new company. It's been fully rebranded and relaunched in February of 2023. That's what happened. So we've been around for about 4 months now. And if you're doing any type of research on the internet or reviews, you're going to find the old Think Energy which has terrible ratings. The company like was basically run into the ground when we bought them. We bought like the worst company that you could possibly buy, but we didn't buy the company for what they were doing or the people at the company. We just bought it because of the licensing. That's all we did. And so now the brand new company, Think Energy, based out of Connecticut, owned by Energy Well, has incredible reviews up on Trustpilot and other sources as well. So you'll start to see the old reviews disappear and the new reviews take over, and that's what's going on. So if anybody says, "Oh, Think Energy has terrible reviews," our Think Energy, no, it doesn't. Our Think Energy has incredible reviews and ratings. The old Think Energy, totally different company, has that. So don't make has the negative rating. So don't make the mistake. Don't think that we're the old, we're the new Think Energy. So 2 questions. I know I spend a lot of time on that on the review side, but it's important to know that right out of the gate. So we love to ask these 2 questions. The first one is kind of a rhetorical question. It's like, who do you know that uses electricity? You know, I was up in Maine, and people up in Maine were like, well, I know people that don't use electricity. They have generators. And I said, yeah, generators, you know. My wife said, yeah, generators that run and produce what? It's like electricity. So everybody uses electricity. Everybody wants electricity, needs it, has it, and they can't live without it. But what if you could make money every time someone was using electricity? Every time they flipped on a light switch, every time they left their refrigerator plugged in, which is 24/7, 365. What if you could make money this week, next month, next year, every time somebody did that? Wouldn't that be exciting? You'd be making money while you're sleeping, making money while you're on vacation, making money while you're exercising, making money while you're watching TV or doing nothing. That's what you can do with this business. I know how this works. I've been in the energy sector for the past 11 years. I've been in the community solar space for the past 4, and I can tell you, after getting a flavor for residual income from the energy sector, there is nothing like it. It's hard to get away from it once you've had it. It's hard to not want it again. So energy deregulation is what's making some of this happen in some of the states for retail electricity supply. So old energy monopolies have been broken up, and in many states you have the right to choose who supplies your energy on your existing electricity bill. So nothing changes for you as a customer. You still pay the same bill with the same account number. Nothing changes. The only thing that changes is the price that you pay. You still call that same company if there's a power outage. Nothing changes except for the price that you pay because of the choices that you make. Now, the energy deregulation is what allows us in the third-party energy supply category to bring these long-term, stable, affordable fixed rates to the market in residential and small commercial. That's what enables us on half of what we do. Now, the other, or another part of what we do is community solar. Community solar has nothing to do with deregulation, has nothing to do with being a retail electricity supplier. It has to do with being a community solar provider. 2 separate services, but people can sign up for both services at the same time. They can get both discounts and both types of savings on their electric bill in certain states. So community solar, if you're unfamiliar with that, these are community solar farms that are being built like all over the country. We're not talking about solar panels that you buy and put on your house. No, somebody else builds these farms and you remotely connect your home to those farms and you get discounts on your electric bill, just as if you had installed solar panels on your house. So you get the benefits of solar without having to buy or install solar panels, which means even renters can qualify to do this. It's fantastic. Businesses that rent a location, they can get the discount. Homeowners, residences, people who live in an apartment or a condo, they can get the discount from community solar. Then we have this killer customer referral program, which is called our Free Energy Club, and it works like this. Become an electricity customer in our markets. We'll show you the markets in a sec. And then you can refer either other electricity customers or community solar customers or both. One customer can actually count as 2 referrals. Refer 3 customers and you get 10% off of your supply portion of your bill. Refer 10 and you get 40% off. Refer 10 more for a total of 20 and you get 100% off of your supply portion of your bill. Like your rate, for people who are into rates are kind of irrelevant with what we're doing, but because it's just long-term price certainty and savings and even free energy and discounts from community solar. So rates are kind of like irrelevant to us. But if you're into rates, your rate could be zero just by going and referring a handful of customers to Think Energy. And that will go on month after month after month for as long as those customers are on the platform. And in the case of community solar, not only do we have long-term savings from retail electricity supply, our plans are 3 years long or longer, coming soon, but 3 years long. Our community solar plans, these are discounts that last for 20 years. So you could refer 20 community solar customers and get free energy for 20 years just for referring people once. That can make a substantial impact on your monthly budget long term. We are operating for third-party supply in all the states that you see here. I think there's 13 of them, from Maine down to Maryland and all the way out to Illinois and most of the states in between. This is 100% clean energy. We have competitive long-term fixed rates. There are no cancellation fees at all. We even have rainforest protection. Like, we have a partnership with One Tribe, and whenever a customer comes onto our platform, One Tribe protects 50 trees from being cut down in the rainforest. And so we've just reached the 1 million tree mark because we've just gone over 20,000 customers just since we launched on February 10th. So our customer referral program example, I mean, if you look at states like Ohio, on the blue are the utility companies in Ohio, and the green is Think Energy. You can see the disparity in the rates here. We're not really peddling rates. We're peddling long-term price certainty. But it's nice when you have the ability to enter at a lower rate than the utility company. And so those rates, that's what's happening in the state of Ohio. Now, when you refer 3 customers, again, 10%, 10 customers, 40%, and 20 customers, you're talking free energy. You can get those rates on the green side down to 0. And why wouldn't you do that? So our customer referral program example, this is the state of Pennsylvania. Check out Pennsylvania. It's the same story repeating itself all over again. Rates are going through the roof. That's what's happening. Rates are going and skyrocketing right now. And again, refer some customers, get that rate down to 0. Why pay for energy? I mean, we have a much better way. When we already have customers that get free energy, they're just customers. They didn't come aboard as advisors. They're just customers. That's all they are. And they're saving money, but they're telling other people about it, because if you find something good, you're going to tell some people about it. And guess what? They get those discounts long term on their utility bills. They're already receiving free energy. When someone asks them, hey, what's your rate on your bill? They go, what do you mean, what's my rate? My rate is like, it's 0. Like, you still pay for electricity? Like, you have a rate? Why would you do that? That's like so 2022. There's like a better way to do this. There's a new sheriff in town in the energy sector, and it's called Think Energy by Energywell. Here's the Connecticut. This is where I am in the state of Connecticut. 1382, they just announced the rates in Connecticut went down. Think about this, they're going down. That should actually say, yeah, it goes through 12/31/23. So it'll start on July 1st. They're going down from 24 cents to 13.8 for Eversource. Think about that. 24 down to 13. And here we are at 13.5. We're lower, even though they brought the rates down for the summer. That's what's going to happen in a few weeks. We're still lower. And I'll show you something that's very interesting about the state of Connecticut soon. And the same thing in UI, 14 cents. And here we are at 13.5. Refer some customers. You're in the same boat there. Go get your free energy. And then these are the community solar states that we're operating in. We're operating currently in Maine and New York. The rest of the states in green that you see, those will light up as yellow, and we'll be in those states soon in the next 18 months. The other states that are shaded in orange or tan, whatever color you want to call that, those states are about to pass legislation. We'll go into those states as well in the next probably 18 months or so. And then the rest of the states, they're all in the process of doing something with community solar. Eventually, all 50 states will be open to us in, say, 5 to 7 years. So we're just at the beginning of something amazing. And community solar is great because community solar, with solar developers, they get incentives from the state to build solar farms. Private developers build solar farms, and that produces renewable energy in the state. When the sun hits those solar panels, those local utility companies, they get the energy from the solar farm first before they get it from anywhere else. That's the law. And they get it and buy it from the solar farm developer at a very low cost, because community solar farm energy is the lowest cost energy pretty much that you can find on the planet right now. A lot of years ago, decade ago or more, solar was expensive, but because of efficiency increases in technology and affordability, those prices have come way, way down. And now solar is the best way to go. So utility companies love it, and it cleans up and greens up the environment right around you in your local community. You're cleaning up your local community's power line. That's what you're doing. And so customers sign up, they get credits on their bill, and they get discounts from the solar farm on those credits. So every month, whatever credits are received from the solar farm, the customers get up to a 10% discount on those credits received every month for up to 20 years. It's a no-brainer. Everybody wants it. I mean, it's like, you want to pay more or you want to pay less? I mean, that's what's going on. Look in the state of Maine. They have the same thing going on. Rates, 17 versus 13. Same thing in Versant and CMP territory as well. And so they can refer customers and get free energy, but they can also sign up for community solar in the state of Maine and get an additional 10% on top of the free energy. Like, you can get a discount not just on your supply portion of your bill, because community solar gives you a discount on supply and delivery. It's the entire bill in the state of Maine, other than basic service charges and fee and taxes. So this is an exciting platform. No one's ever had anything like this before in the energy sector. Check this out. This is a letter from Eversource to Connecticut customers, talking about how the rate went from 24 cents to 13 cents. And in the same letter, the next paragraph, it says winter prices have the potential to spike higher again, just like they did. And they're going to do it in January 2024, just as they did this year. And we're encouraging you to plan for this likely increase. They're telling the customers, go find a company like Think Energy that can give you a long-term fixed rate, because come the winter, you're going to get whacked again with incredibly high rates. And this is just going to happen over and over and over again for the next 3, 4, 5 years at least, because we're in a very volatile time frame in the energy sector. In New York, customers are being told the same thing by Central Hudson Gas and Electric. Go find an energy service company with fixed rates. That's us. Energy service company, fixed rates. This option may serve as protection against market volatility and price spikes. Not us saying it, it's the utility company saying it. Coming soon, we're opening the state of Texas soon. For electricity, we will have our Proton technology platform, our smart meter app. It's an industry-leading proprietary platform. No one else has it. Our customers, we're going to put the power of the control of your electricity bill back into your hands as a consumer, and allow you to go into an app and make elective choices that can lower your electricity bill based on what you like to do. So full control. Then we have natural gas as well coming toward the end of this year or early 2024, long-term savings on natural gas. So that's the company, the background, the service that we offer, and how we do things, and the locations where we are operating in. Now let's talk about the compensation that we have. Because if you want to partner with us as an advisor, you can earn in 8 different ways. And here's the disclaimer, it's not guaranteed. You don't just sign up as an advisor and earn money. You have to actually go do something. You don't tell anybody about this. This is a relationship marketing business. If you don't tell people about this, you won't make any money. So, and if you don't like helping people, you're not going to like this business. So ranks, everyone starts out as an energy advisor. You can work your way to senior partner. The way you do it is by getting these 2 things, PC and TC. You need 5 PC to promote to regional energy advisor. Those are personal customers that you know and you sign up as customers. Then if those customers refer other customers who refer other customers, those are all your personal customers as well. And then TC is team customers. You bring in an advisor on your team. They go out and sign up their own personal customers. You don't know who they are. Those personal customers, they'll refer other customers. Those are all your team customers. Everything counts. And as you promote, you can see the rank requirements right there. You will also receive one-time bonuses up to $50,000 in one-time bonuses. They all add on top of each other. Each time you promote, you get another one-time bonus. There's over $85,000 worth of bonuses there. First 3, if you hit those in 30, 60, and 90 days respectively, so you do it quickly, they'll double those bonuses for you right out of the gate. So there's a lot of money right there. Now we also get customer acquisition bonus. Every time you bring in a customer, You will earn $20 for electricity customers, $60 for Maine community solar customers because that's tier 1 state, and 20 in the state of New York. And then as you build a team and they earn 20, 60s, and 20s, you can earn the majority of these 33s, 99s, and 33s. There's a lot of money paid out to you for helping you build a team that goes out and gets customers. We have that available. Now, that's based on your rank as you move forward. And you will also receive not just acquisition bonuses, which is what I just showed you. You'll also be able to receive monthly level pay. Well, what is that? That's residual income. This is income that comes in every single month because customers pay their electric bills. Last time I checked, everybody pays their electric bill. So when your personal customers pay bills, pay their electric bills, you'll receive anywhere from $1 to $3 on your personal customers for band 1 up to band 3. And then community solar, there's even more residuals there. As your team brings in customers who then pay their bills, as all of those customers that you don't even know who they are, you will earn anywhere up to $1.50 on band 1, up to $6 on band 3. And then you can see even more residual on community solar as well, additional residual there. This will pay you through 10 levels, these numbers, based on your rank. So as you promote, you will earn more and more residual as you go. So let's give you an example. Let's say this is you in levels. What are those? Levels are like, you know someone named Mike. You sponsor Mike as an advisor on your team. He becomes a level 1 advisor on your team. Then Mike sponsors Sarah. Well, Sarah becomes a level 2 advisor on your team. Sarah sponsors Dave. Dave becomes level 3, and so on and so on and so on, all the way through 10 levels. Now, it can go further than this too. I'm just going to show you the first 10 here. As you promote through the compensation plan, you will unlock these levels of residual. Now, let's say you had no advisors on your team, but you went out and got 24 customers. You would make $1 a month if they were band 1 electricity customers, more if they're larger bills, $24. Then you bring in 3 advisors on your team. 3 advisors, level 1 to you. Those 3 advisors, they don't each get 24 customers. They just go get 3 customers. That's it. 3. They sign up themselves, their next door neighbor, and their friend. And they never do anything else again. They stop. That'll never happen. This is way below our national average already. But let's just go with it as a very conservative estimate. When those 3 advisors each bring in 3 advisors, you would have 9 advisors on your level 2. Those 9 advisors, if they each go get 3 customers, you would have 27 customers on your level 2. Do you see how this works? Everybody can pretty much follow that, but it gets really confusing and the numbers get big when you scale this up. Well, what if 3 advisors on my level 2 each go get 3 advisors on my level 3? You'd have 27 and 81 customers. And look at the numbers as these go up through 10 levels. You would eventually have a small army of advisors getting a large army of customers, and you will be paid anywhere from 20 cents to $1.50 on all those customers. And look at the first 5 levels here up to when you reach, say, director. You still earn the 24, and you start earning a little bit, a 180. You start, then you also earn the 540 and the 1620 and the 4860. They all stack on top of each other. Now you're earning about $400 to $500 a month. But look what happens on level 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. We're talking $350,000 here on a monthly basis. This doesn't include residuals from customers that come through the referral program. It doesn't include community solar customers. This is just band 1, our lowest payout for band 1 electricity customers, using only 3 as the average number that advisors acquire. They acquire way more than that on average already. So this is a low estimate. Well, what happens on level 11 or 15 or 50? You know, we already have people that are like 40, 50 levels down through this organization right now, just after 4 months. There's another residual that starts at level 1 and goes to infinite levels, and that's why it's called an infinity pay. There's a rank infinity pay and a coded infinity pay. Add those 2 together, you can earn up to 90 cents on band 1 customers from levels 1 through infinity, up to $1.80 and $3.60 as you go up to band 3. Again, based on your rank, just build your rank, and based on rank and code, as we call it. We also have a monthly partner pool. This basically says that every time a customer is acquired by someone in Think Plus or Think Energy, with Think Energy, Think Plus is the marketing arm for Think Energy. So every time a customer comes into the platform, money goes into a pool every month. And then every time those customers pay their bills every month, more money goes into the partner pool. And when you reach partner or above, so you don't even have to get to senior partner, that's the highest rank. You don't have to get to regional partner, that's the second highest rank. Just get to partner or above and you'll start receiving shares of that pool. And every month you'll make money based on the money that's sitting in that pool. So what's happening is you're making money on every customer that comes into the platform, not just from you and your team, but from every other team that's out there. Our Ohio launch tour promotion, we've got a promotion in place right now. Things are big time happening in Ohio. We have a lot of meetings going on out there. I don't think I have the schedule up in this slide deck, but you can get them at thinksuccess.plus. I'll show you. But you can earn, for every 5 customers a new advisor or any advisor brings in, you'll earn another $50. And for every 5, all the way up to 100. So $50, $50, $50 for every 5, all the way up. And then your sponsor will also earn a mentoring bonus for you going out, for them helping you to become successful. That's what we have there. It's what works step by step like this to become an energy advisor. It's $129 and you're in for the first year, $99 a year after that. You'll do some training, a background check. Takes maybe, I don't know, 25 minutes to 35 or 45 minutes or so of training. Your websites will go active. You can start sharing them with people, and then you'll get paid on everything that happens from you and your team according to our compensation plan. And you'll be part of this larger community that's helping people financially. You know, we're helping people. That's what we're doing on a bill that's getting bigger and bigger for them, their energy bill. Everybody's concerned about it. And we're creating a cleaner and healthier environment for generations to come. We like to say this: better energy and better income begin with a simple choice. Maybe you want more time, more money, more freedom. Excuse me, I don't know what it is that you're looking for, but if you're looking for something that can help you with stress or debts or financial worries, or having more time for your friends and family, or maybe you just want to help people, we have it here. Get back in touch with the person that invited you and they will get you started and show you how you can get started. All of our events. Tonight we have events going on in Northumberland, Pennsylvania. You can get them at thinksuccess.plus, at the VFW in Northumberland, Pennsylvania. And then we also have one in, I believe it's in Cincinnati, Ohio tonight? I can't remember where it is, but there's events in Ohio tonight and tomorrow night in Ohio. I don't have the schedule up here on this slide deck. I apologize for that, but you can get all of the listings of all of the events for the month and next month at thinksuccess.plus. This recording will be posted on our YouTube channel. You can see it there, youtube.com/@thinkbiggest, and you can see our schedule of events that we have going on throughout the week. All right, so if we have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat box. I don't see any right now, so that means I may be doing my job here, helping people with their questions up front. All right, so Coach Francie, I hope that, wow, that's amazing. Covered with poison from head to toe and in my eyes. Unbelievable. Poison ivy? Listen closely. Yeah, so great to have you here. Thanks for being here. We're having a lot of fun with this, you guys. My wife and I are doing an event in Hartford, Connecticut tonight. So if you know anybody in the Hartford area, get in touch with us. So that's gonna be an exciting event there. It's actually our first event that we're doing in the state of Connecticut, which is kind of cool. So we'll be there. It's not a major event, but we have some people that are getting started, a group of people. And if you know anybody in the Hartford area, just get back in touch with me and we'll include you in that event tonight at 7 p.m. as well. So everybody, hey, thanks for being here. I don't see a lot of questions coming in, so that's great. That means I'm doing my job. Steve, thanks for being here. Coach Francie, thanks for being here. Everybody have a great day. This is Tony Procopio from Vernon, Connecticut right now. Over and out. Everybody have a great day, and we will talk to you soon. See you on the next one.